Would you mind being interviewed?
Exactly.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Ernie Linda.
Okay, and why are you here, Ernie?
Well, my main gripe is the high taxes that we're trying to survive on Long Island. I mean, we have more for sale signs on Long Island, and every day I see more and more going up, and it's just ridiculous. I just traveled to California, and Arizona, Georgia to visit relatives, Tennessee, Texas, and Wilmington, North Carolina. And all of them have beautiful homes, new homes, nice lifestyle, and everyone pays $2,000 or less. I live in Hauppauge, Long Island. I pay $8,000, and that's with my Enhanced Star program, which actually went up. So something is wrong. I said we're spending too much money to try to survive here, and it's just what's also happening with the government. They just want to spend money, as my sign will show.
Hold on, let me just get that. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Chuck Schumer equals failure. Stimulus, $787 billion failure. Obama health care equals pending failure. Unemployment, 9.5% equals failure. Putin, Chavez, Castro, Pelosi, Barney Franks equal failures. I think that says it all.
I don't have to shout. I can just hold my sign up, and hopefully, I'm very happy to see the big turnout that we have here today. And as we're talking, I'm seeing the parking lot, and more cars are arriving with more signs, which just goes to show you these are all working class, middle class people. It's not just a bunch of radicals out here. It's not a bunch of racists. It's people that have a desire to see our country survive. And this is why they're here. This is why they're giving up their time to support this cause. And if this goes out, I'd like more people to join, because it's very important that people let their views be seen. Yelling at the television or cursing at home about the situation doesn't change anything.
Okay, you mentioned racist. Were you aware that Janine Garofalo mentioned the Tea Partiers and called them racist?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
A sad commentary, and it's just if you can't, it's one way of trying to defeat a good cause is by besmirching it. Lowering the standard, which is not what we're doing. We're trying to raise the standard and make people aware. I mean, just look around here. Look, all of my people are coming, and more are coming. It's very gratifying that we're not wrong.
Right, and I read your sign very carefully, and I can't say, very objectively speaking, I don't say anything racist about it. So thank you very much for your comment.
My sign is two-edged. One is about the government. The other is about personal property taxes here on Long Island, which something has to be done.
Do you think that the STAR program is in jeopardy in Albany?
Well, Albany is actually look. Let me put it this way here: America is broken. America is broke. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that we're a dead nation. We at one time were the most powerful country in the world, and we are a dead nation. If China doesn't continue buying our bonds, this country has to close shop. And it's a sad commentary that we allowed ourselves. I'm going to go down this route. Where we used to be major in automobiles, shipbuilding, appliances, the list goes on and on. We're no longer there. All these industries have been taken over. One of the things is Americans have to realize is that we're in a global competition. Our wages are too high to compete against world. What the answer to that is, I don't know. It's not much of something to look forward to for our young people, because they're going to have to compete in this new world that was created. The idea of $25 an hour competing against $5 a day is just not a reality anymore. I mean, just look at the industries that we've lost. And why have they lost? Because labor costs were too high. Americans cannot survive on $5 a day. It's impossible. Now, what the answer is, that's something that's going to have to be, somewhere down the line, perhaps a world currency.
Do you believe that this new cap-and-trade legislation will put an unequal burden on the United States as opposed to China and India, who don't really seem to be interested in capping their emissions?
Exactly, because we're a globe and the atmosphere is connected, and if we don't put anything in the air, they will. The whole situation with this energy, the answer is at our fingertips. It's nuclear. We can do it clean. It's safer today than it ever has been. France is like 90% nuclear. Germany's going nuclear. Israel's nuclear. All over they're building nuclear plants, including China. And here we are horsing around with coal and fighting over electricity and oil and in enriching the Arab Emirates and the peninsula there to get all that wealth. And here we can cut that all off, because we could have electric cars, we could heat with electricity, we can do everything with electricity, and we can produce electricity cheap with the nuclear.
Well, why do you think the administration is so hesitant to use nuclear energy as an alternative?
Because I think Hollywood did a great job of scaring most people into nuclear, particularly with 3 Mile Island and that China syndrome. They've allowed the fearmongers to destroy that industry when actually the salvation of that industry is nuclear. Just think about it. Just think how clean that energy would be and what we could produce with electricity. We could have electric cars and it wouldn't be a big problem. But if you have to put electric cars on the road and to generate them, you have to burn fossil fuels, you're defeating the whole purpose of trade and cap.
So you don't think solar and sun can cover that added electrical demand by the electric cars?
No, it's completely impossible. I just got back from a trip in Europe. They are putting a lot of wind, but wind power alone was only like I think it was 1/2 of 1% of their actual needs. When you think about that, I mean, you could put solar panels on every roof in America, and you could put windmills in every backyard. You still would not be able to produce the volume of electricity that would be required for our demands, especially for industry and for commercial use. So I don't think that's the answer. The answer is nuclear, and we have the technology. Why give it away? Like every other industry, we're probably going to have the Chinese develop nuclear energy and sell the plants to us over here, which means another industry is going, more Americans out of work. Makes no sense.
Thank you very much, sir, for your good thoughts. Appreciate it.
Right to get ahead. Now we're led by experts who'd guarantee my right to get by irresponsibly, get drunk, get stoned, get high on crack, jump with anyone to the sack, then go see the doc for free to cure that hangover and STD. Pick up a check and go back to bed. All they ask is my right to get ahead. But history's led me to a better view. Responsibility starts with me and you. No one but you can take your place in solving most of the problems that you will face. And if we need to, we can help each other without the gov acting like our mother. Everything is better, the truth be said, when we protect our right to get ahead. That is why I'm here, you see. It's about a lot more than dumping tea. It's about the lie that's led to hurt. The lie should left to only trained experts. Instead of pouring money down their rat holes, the ordinary people now will take control. Government is best when it's limited, so it simply protects our right to get ahead. Thank you.
Very good.